All right, here I am at the door, Michael Pearl. I've got another question from our listeners. I know that Michael has read many Christian living books in the past and found very few to be worthwhile. Are there any books he would recommend? Every book I've ever read was worthwhile. In fact, most of the books I read books that differ with what I believe. You don't learn anything reading books that, I don't even read my own books because I agree with everything in them. Although I have, later years, I have found some things I disagree with. But everything I read, just about, is something contrary to what I believe. I've read all of, just about, I guess, and I couldn't have read all of it, but I've read a major portion of Ellen White's stuff. I read the Book of Mormons, and it was worthwhile. It was funny. The Book of Mormons actually claims that Jesus is the eternal God and Father. That is the original copy. But my wife was reading the second copy, the modern copy, while I was reading the original photostat copy, and they took those phrases out. I got them all marked up in one of the old original copies, which you won't be able to buy. They keep that thing hidden now. And so they changed that Book of Mormons to take away the teaching that Jesus is the eternal God and Father, they actually say. So very profitable to read the Book of Mormons, and amusing too. I've read a lot of Christian life books, 75, 100, and I found all of them profitable. That's the way I learned that I don't believe what's in most of them, but I found stuff I did believe in all of them. And so you have to pick and choose. You have to know what the Bible teaches so you can glean from other people's writings. So yes, I've read them. So the best Christian life book you can get was written by a guy named Paul, the first Apostle Paul. Look up the book of Romans in the Bible, the book of Colossians and Ephesians, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, and you will find very clear what the Christian life is all about. It's a life of joy and fun, believing that you are dead and buried in Jesus Christ, raised again, and live with Him forevermore. You don't need anything else than that. Now be sure you read it in the King James Bible because it's the one that's easy to read and the one that's faithful to the original Greek. The others have been corrupted by profit motives and by skewed doctrinal positions and have changed many of the text from the original Greek to some kind of modern speak, which is, you would think it was done by a Democratic committee, the way it was written. All right, that's the answer to that question.